lead up to the premiere of the now infamous, controversial Doctor Who premiere was met with a lot of drama. You had the new Doctor Ncuti Gatwa going out there shooting his mouth off practically every 3 days, telling people something. When he eventually came out and told fans, if you don't like it, get a life, go touch grass, don't watch it. Well, the fans took his advice. Not only did they go out and touch grass and not watch it, apparently they decided to it would be much more profitable to watch grass grow rather than watch your whole Doctor Who debacle. It ain't turning out good. We've gotten some numbers in for the BBC premiere, but we haven't gotten any info as yet in regards to the Disney Plus numbers, because apparently they streamed it on Disney Plus before they streamed it in the UK on BBC. Right, so we have the BBC numbers, so we don't have the Disney Plus numbers. And considering nobody's watching Disney Plus these days, well, that makes it even worse. We get into this because there are a few things I need to cover piece by piece as I go along in this whole thing. Yep. Alright, this article here from Fandom Pulse. Ncuti Gatwa Doctor Who posts record low ratings with Space Babies and the Devil's Cord. Yep. And in case you were wondering, yes, this is a trend. This is a drag person in drag here doing this. Before I come back to what Fandom Pulse article here, let me go on, just to give you an example of what's going on. I need to cover a few things there. So let's go over to this one here, this article here. BBC Doctor Who branded woke and unwatchable as TV ratings plummet following return to screens. Yeah. So they talk about what's going on, how it's left fans divided, how people are not happy, or there's certain things going on. And all this, they talk about the introducing the boogeyman and controversial new villain, Maestro Jinx Monsoon. That would be this individual here, right? The Doctor's new adversary is played by American drag artist Monsoon, who has since gone viral following the show's return for correcting, listen to this, another character for using him pronouns incorrectly. Excuse me. So yeah, once again, somebody has to get corrected for using the wrong pronouns, because when you're gone woke, you're gone woke. Even before that, when you listen to what the actual so-called drag person is saying in regards to it, it makes fans even less interested. Let's check out this article here from Variety. Doctor Who star Jinx Monsoon unpacks Maestro, the series' wackiest, most musical villain yet. Doctor Who's Ncuti Gatwa just faced off against the franchise's wackiest, most over-the-top villain yet. And that was before they started singing, yeah. Like I said, and there's some song and dance number. Enter RuPaul's Drag Race superstar Jinx Monsoon as Maestro. I have no idea who this person is. Never watched RuPaul's Drag Race. I didn't even know that was still going on. Honestly, I thought they stopped, they canceled that years ago. No idea when God's name is going on with that. But let's go over. I want to get to a few things I want this person to say. Get to the pastor there. They were asking about some things here. Right. Okay, they ask here, who were your inspirations for Maestro? Listen to this part. I didn't have to do any Disney villain research because that's just ingrained in me as a drag queen and queer person. Let me read that again. I didn't have to do any Disney villain research because that's just ingrained in me as a drag queen and queer person. So what you're basically saying is, being a drag queen and a queer person makes you a villain. Right? Being a drag queen and a queer person makes you a villain, because that's what it says here, because that's just ingrained in me as a drag queen and queer person. You just have it ingrained into you that that's just how you're just a Disney villain because of that. That's the really screwed up thing with global people. But that's not the only part. They also go on to say about how Ncuti Gatwa's new doctor has unfortunately faced a barrage of racist, homophobic backlash to his casting. You have a message for those online trolls. When you come out and tell people that the only thing about you that people should love a series for, love what you're going to be in, is because of your race and because you're gay. What do you expect people to actually talk about? That's what you're leading without you telling people the reasons are you should love this because of that. That's what you're doing. When people say, listen, putting your race up as a shield is not good. If you just go out and do a damn good job, we won't have a problem with that. That's not racist. That's just being honest. But I already covered that other thing. Listen to what this person had to say. I used to try to find diplomatic ways to talk about this, and now truly how I feel is, who gives a F what bigots think? A more optimistic way and idealistic way of looking at this is that popular opinion is not on their side. Well, considering the ratings, it apparently is on their side. They are a very loud group and they're growing louder as they grow small. I think you have that reversed. With every way they lash out in this way, the conservative right has decided to take an all-out war against, listen to this, trans people, queer people, and people of color, and claim that's not what they're doing, but that's clearly what they're doing. So you're putting trans people, queer people, and people of color in the same sphere, right? You're saying that people of color, trans people, and queer people are all being victimized. That's what you're saying. When this is not happening at all. Nobody cares who you sleep with. No. What people have a problem with is you going around acting like you're supposed to be worshipped for being queer. That's what people have a problem with. That's what people have a problem with. But no, this is what they're doing. The people have weaponized victimhood, and this is what they're doing. Continue on. Numbers are not shrinking. Yes, they are. For every transphobic, racist, bigoted Doctor Who fan that we lose this season, there are going to be 3 to 5 new fans who are coming in for the representation. So you're openly admitting people are only going to be coming for the representation. But the fact of the matter is that, listen to the delusion of it. They are going for every Doctor fan that we lose this season. There are going to be 3 to 5 new fans who are coming in for the representation. Where are these people? Where are these people? They are nowhere to be found because they don't make up numbers of anything. People who are actual fans, who you're supposed to be actually marketing this out to, you don't care about them. And when they leave, they're not coming back. And you're talking about how, they're going to be 3 to 5 new fans who are coming in for the representation. So they don't care whether the show is good, bad, anything. They're coming in just for the representation. That's all you're going with. That's the representation. Finishes up by saying, so to those fans who are not fans, I say, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Well, that won't be a problem because Ncuti Gatwa told them to go and touch grass. They did it, and they decided to stick around and watch the grass grow rather than watch the show. Get back to this article from Fandom Pulse. Doctor Who's overnight ratings are out for Space Babies and the Devil's Chord, and they mark the lowest ratings for Doctor Who episodes ever, faring far worse than even Ncuti Gatwa's prior record low in the Church on Ruby Road special. This follows a press tour from Gatwa and showrunner Russell T Davies. The lead-up press tour to Doctor Who Season 1 premiere has been tumultuous to say the least. The crew first revealed that the show would be a slap in the face to long-time British fans by premiering at prime-time hours in the United States for the Disney Plus audience and in the middle of the night for British viewers. While there were grumbles on the internet, most of the media didn't pick up this story, which marked a change in Doctor Who's tradition, much like everything else about the show. Yeah, So Disney give them money. They decide we're going to do everything for Disney and tell the actual British fans, you know what, you can watch it whenever. Well, we've seen the numbers, haven't we? We've seen the numbers. Russell T. Davies made it clear the show would be an ode to identity politics. In his several interviews with his now infamous smug talking point, if you're not writing that in 2024, what on earth are you doing? I think our rights are in danger. I'm talking as someone who's lived through gay liberation all the way through the AIDS crisis, all the way through the freedoms that we have now. I can see them spinning and being endangered, so there's no choice in this. And if the most exciting and entertaining action adventure show on television can also do that, I think that's wonderful. This is what I'm talking about. Everything boils down to their sexuality. Everything. Nothing about the show being good, nothing about making good content. No, it's all about what they're going to be doing, who they're going to be hooking up with. That's what they consider to be most important when it comes to everything. Nothing else. God. That is nonsense. Ncuti Gatwa gave several interviews leading up to the program, paving the way for a failure, followed by a lecture to the audience to call them bigots for not enjoying the changes in Doctor Who. A playbook no doubt taken from Disney PR, as we've seen time and time again, starting with the Captain Marvel movie. The interviews consisted of lecturing fans on white mediocrity and finally culminating in telling viewers don't watch. Well, they took his advice. I don't know why these people have this belief that if you insult your fans, they're going to keep running back to you. No. Like I said before, I said it is only so many that you can spit in somebody's face before they slap you. Or you just get punch you back in the face and done. Viewers did exactly as Ncuti Gatwa commanded them, seeming completely indifferent to both space babies, an episode that appears to be wrapped around a pro-abortion message with the entire point of it to lecture viewers on it. And The Devil's Chord, which featured a hard-to-watch transgender person followed by a very gay song and dance routine to end the show in the style of Glee, something that doesn't fit Doctor Who at all. Well, good Lord, no wonder people didn't care for that. Ratings for overnight Space Babies was 2.6 million and The Devil's Chord 2.4 million, marking the lowest premiere for Doctor Who ever. Yeah. As a contrast, Jodie Whittaker's first episode of her final season, which was the prior low marker for Doctor Who, posted 4.43 million and 3.96 million respectively, nearly double what the Ncuti Gatwa era brought in for its beginning. With these numbers so poor to stack, audiences are wondering how low Doctor Who can go. The BBC has to be scrambling for what to do, as they've told Fandom Pulse they have Ncuti Gatwa contracted all the way through 2029. Jesus Christ, but all the way through 2029. Good God, this entire thing is done. Doctor Who is finished. Even though companion Millie Gibson has already signaled an exit from the show prior to these episodes airing. All the way through 2029 they have to continue this shit. Well, that's it, people. This is the nonsense they put in. The show has taken a complete and utter nosedive, and again, like I said, they have nobody to blame for this but themselves. You told fans don't watch it. They took your advice, they didn't watch, and now they want to call them racists and bigots and homophobes and all kind of stuff. No, what you should call them are insulting fans who've walked away. Now you could go touch some grass. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, really hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.